Next week, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame will for the first time honor two men at their 15th annual music series.
Antoine Fats Domino and Dave Bartholomew will be celebrated for their contribution to rock and roll. The two have not talked for years until the other day when Eric Paulson brought Dave to Fats' house. And when these two living legends got together, it was magic. Fats is 82. Dave turns 90 next month. But they felt like teenagers when they saw each other.
Look who's here.
Antoine!
What, that guy be shocked up.
How you doing? Yeah. Sure, it's nice to see you, man. Jesus.
I ain't seen you since last time, dude.
And that last time Fats referred to had been quite some time ago. These two living legends who helped give birth to rock and roll had not talked in years. As with most musical geniuses, there were differences and hard feelings that got in the way of a beautiful friendship. But not on this day. It was just two old friends meeting at Fats' house.
My two favorite people right here.
Thank you, I appreciate that tonight.
Dave had his sons Ron and Don with him, and it became a family reunion of sorts with Fats' daughter Adonica. Fats Domino and Dave Bartholomew go back a long way. Dave met Fats back in 1949 at a little club in the 9th Ward and was amazed by his talent on the piano. Within a week and a half, they were at Cosmo Matassa's J&M studio on Rampart Street, making a record that arguably is one of, if not the, first rock and roll song. And giving it a name was a no-brainer.
Because everybody called him the Fat Man, so what else you gonna call the song? When he started the blues, he got feelings going, and that was it, and man, we just started carrying on. It was just back at home again.
The song The Fat Man started it all, and 61 years later, these two have still got it.
They call me the Fat Man, 'cause I went to Honey Farm. All the girls love me. I used to give them money all the time.
From there, it was hit after hit after hit. The collaboration of Dave Bartholomew, Fats Domino, and Cosmo Matassa turned out to be magic.
There's no doubt about it. There'd be no Fats Domino without Dave Bartholomew. There'd be no Dave Bartholomew without Fats Domino. And there'd be no Fats and Dave without Cosmo Matassa.
Antoine, shake on that. Our good friend,
Oh,
Cosmo Matassa.
We ain't shook hands in years.
He was good to us. Oh, that's what's wrong with us.
What's wrong with you guys?
Yeah,
Why shaking hands in years?
That's why we didn't shake hands, because we don't understand life. Now that we got older, we understand life. We're supposed to shake hands.
Back in the old days, much of their music was not something they toiled over to write. It was a couple of guys having fun and jamming, and something would just happen.
They're like, don't. You say, don't. Well, don't stop that, nothing. And then out of a clear blue sky, you start saying, I'm walking, yes indeed, talking. But we can find the rest of the word, and we said we're going that in New Orleans. But we just was jamming because we were having so much fun.
They had to get back to New Orleans to finish I'm Walking because this is where the music was.
In other words, we always had an awful lot of rhythm in our world, plus the blues. And quite natural, New Orleans being known for its second line, we considered that too. And with that, and what we added to it, we were very lucky it went over big.
And one of their biggest songs they didn't even write, but are best remembered for, an old song that even the great Louis Armstrong had done. But when Fats and Dave did Blueberry Hill, it became a rock and roll classic.
I found my Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill, when I find you.
So it's fitting that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame will honor these two legends of this great American music genre. All started by these two men jamming on a piano and a horn.
on, you know, you still got it, man.
You still got it too.
I'm trying to get it.
Fats and Dave, the kings of rock and roll. Eric Paulson, Eyewitness News, Night Watch.